Hey, what's up, everyone? My name's Lionel, and I'm your host for LT Productions, and you are watching I Watch You Watch. We are covering Tough Love Atlanta. This is Season 5, Episode 9. We're almost to the end, and just a reminder, on My Clio TV, which is on an app, the new season starts this Thursday. Season 6. So, if you are not caught up, this is season 9, episode 9. We have one more episode to go, and then we're at the end of the season. Be sure that you actually get caught up before the new season. Now, it's supposed to be on the app, and then I'm told, and nothing concrete, that it will be back on YouTube as far as the new season in a couple of months. I think they'll let it run on there and then come over here, from my knowledge. I appreciate everyone for coming to my channel. Thank you for your support. And if you would do me a really big one, and if you would just like this video as support, and if you are not subscribed, go on and subscribe and leave your comments below. All right, so let's get into this. Now, I could not remember yesterday at the end of the episode when I was doing my recording. I was actually telling you some things from this episode and last episode. I was like, did this happen at the end of this episode? And then I started watching again episode 9. I'm like, oh, I was giving y'all stuff from that I was supposed to review this week. But a short little recap. Lisa comes in to the bedroom where Drew is. He's there looking at her and asking her, have you broke up with old boy yet? Or told him it's over, whatever y'all got going on? She is silent. Then he says, I'm going to bed, and he turns over. Well, she's getting messages from Theo, and she ends up like, where you at? So she talks to Jackie. Well, she sends a message and says, Theo is wanting me to go up there. What should I do? You can't make him mad, so you need to do what he says. And then also, was there something else? Probably not, but anyway. All right, so Jackie takes a Kenny to a hotel, a nice one too, it looks like, and says, hey, you can spend here for a couple of days, get yourself refreshed, renewed, and all that, get ready for the festival. Kenny appreciates it. He does say concerning whatever may be going on with Jason and Monica, you all can bounce back, but I can't. This is it for me. Jackie's mom ended up calling, I think the parents or whatever. Oh, wait. Where am I at? I'm losing my spot here. Oh, we go over to the office where Jason and Monica are at, and all of a sudden this woman, who is Jackie's mom, starts rummaging through the office. Now, ma'am, I know you think you're Diane Carroll from Dynasty, but don't do that. You rummaging and going through like you own the place and opening up doors, looking and seeing and all that. Don't you? You in Atlanta. You know people will put you on the floor. Literally. So don't act like you own this place. So they're like, excuse me, how can we help you? And then she says, I know what you're up to. What are you talking about? And it's best for you to confess now. I know that you have this business is a cover-up for who you really are, and your days are numbered. Now, we find out a little bit later that Jackie's mom, she don't have no proof or anything. She's just speculating. Like, that's why you went up in there acting like you were Inspector Gadget. I said, Lord. So Monica finally recognizes who this woman is after she leaves. It's Carol Pierce, who is a councilman or woman, and she realizes that's Jackie's mom. So you think that Jackie's a part of it? I mean, she must. Monica says, you know, maybe we should turn ourselves in and we could get a slap on the wrist. And Jason was like, are you foolish? Did such and such get a slap on the wrist? Did da-da-da-da get a slap on the wrist? Nobody's doing that. Nobody's getting a slap on the wrist. Nope, we're going to go stay according to plan. So, Drew and Lisa. Okay. At this point, Drew and Lisa are kind of sitting in the living room. She's acting more nice towards Drew. Drew's phone is still blowing up. and we find out that it's Drew's parents, but he's avoiding them. He doesn't really know what to say. So he asks Lisa, can you just message them that everything's okay? Da, 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 da. She does. And she was shocked. She was like, oh, well, normally your phone is on, my phone is on silent, and you are showing your phone, da, 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 da. You must be really going through it. This is the calm before the storm. So after Lisa completes her message, here comes an incoming message. And this is from Aisha's roommate, Camille. I couldn't remember her name, and nobody was mentioning it for the last couple of days, and I wasn't going back to the earlier episodes. So Camille messaged and basically missed that whole thing. Lisa sees it, and she goes completely off. You must think I'm stupid. Yeah. Lisa, yeah. So she goes off and basically goes in the room and starts packing. Drew is pleading for her, and she's like, I was willing to do anything just to have a piece of you, and you couldn't even follow the simple rules, the 3 rules. I said nobody that we know or who knows somebody, and you did that. Da, 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 da. Lisa. He on his knees begging, and she pushes him over. I said, that's a start, Lisa. You need to do a lot more to him. So Lisa leaves. Now she's motivated to go see the man that she's been putting on hold, Theo. She arrives to the hospital, and she sees a police officer leaving his room. And Lisa's skeptical and is wondering what he told them. He says that the police want him, once he gets a little bit more healed, go to jail and serve his time. And Lisa starts freaking out, and he's like, no, I'm joking. He ends up saying that, hey, I'm not going to say anything that you guys don't want me to say. You're not going to hear anything more from me. And then he asks Lisa, why have you been blowing me off? She said that she's had a lot of things going on in her life, and she's now at a place where she can prioritize a little bit better. She's asked about the woman that was coming up here, and she says, I bet that was your sister, right? And he says, yeah, she is my sister. He pulls up his phone. He has some type of post from somewhere, and it mentions that girl as his sister. She was saying that she had been getting a lot of questions about them, and Theo was like, well, why didn't you just tell them that you were my girl? They embraced or whatever. So I guess Team Theo and Lisa this episode. Yeah, I already spoke about Jackie getting Kenny a place at the hotel. Jackie's parents called while she's at the hotel. She basically, Miss Camille, tells Jackie, leave immediately. I knew something was up with this place, and it is, and we're going to investigate. And I don't understand why you're so associated with them. Why are you associated with that boy Kenny, who doesn't even have a pot to piss in? I said, Lord, you let him drive our car. Oh, they can make you feel low. And then Jackie was actually stood up for Kenny and said, look, Kenny, I was the one that was behind the wheel. Kenny is actually covering for me. Da, 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 da. You always jump to the conclusion without really knowing what's up. Blah, 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 blah. After she finally gets off the phone, Kenny thanks her for standing up for him and saying the truth. Kenny asks, can you guys let this stuff go? Or at least until the festival is over and I have something under my belt saying that we ran a successful festival. Talk to your mom into it, and she says, I will try, but I know my mom. Jackie says that she's going to meet with Lisa and Aisha and leave him with this champagne. She said that she will be back. All right, so Drew, he calls T and is basically going off. I can't believe that you are making me take the fall for all this stuff. And basically says, like, if I go down, you are going down with me. Drew calls Amber and just saying, aren't we taking this a little bit far right now? And she's basically asking him, why don't you just step up and tell the truth about T? Because it just looks like it's just bros before hoes. And Drew was like, a part of, what type of organization I'm a part. It's against code or rules or whatever to actually go against one of your brothers. Well, she said, well, if you don't come forward, it's all on you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, Amber, I get what you've gone through. but you want to hurt Drew for something he had nothing to do with. Does it look suspicious? Yeah, but you don't even name T. That is crazy. Okay, so Lisa, Jackie, and Aisha, they meet up. She tells the ladies that her mom is doing an investigation. And she also knows I'm the one that was driving the car. Aisha goes off, is like, why did you tell her that? Because you know that Sire is not going to want, if it ever gets out and Sire hears about it, he's not going to want to be associated with you. Jackie was like, you couldn't wait to get that out, didn't you? Couldn't you? Blah, 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 blah. Lisa then jumps in and she starts going off on Aisha for not telling her about Drew being with Camille. You up here making me look stupid. And then Aisha said, look, you've been looking stupid from the beginning. Drew been cheating on you forever, and now you think this little bit, because she's like, this whole thing was none of my business. Ma'am, I don't know about that. I don't know, because one, my roommate is not going to be sleeping with one of my coworkers. Sorry, I don't care what's going on. I don't care how grown. At least not in my presence. Yeah. No, because y'all ain't going to get me caught up in no mess. And now you caught up in some mess. But I mean, Aisha kind of just read Lisa for her rights. I do think, even though Aisha didn't owe anything, but I think I would have said something, so it doesn't look like you are a part of something. Sorry. All right, so Jackie calls Kenny. I think leaves him a voice message or whatever. He hears it and say, hey, we got to pull up out of this thing. Mom did her investigation, and finding out that Jason and Monica are part of this $1 million fraud scheme with loans and stuff. We got to pull out. So at this point, he hears it. Kenny goes off. He's back in the storage room and starts punching an air mattress. I'm sorry. I know what he was trying to do. I know what the scene was given, but I was like, Kenny, an air mattress. So he was pulling off papers, and I think these were like quotes of encouragement and all that. He just knows that it's over for him. I said, Lord. Okay. Some parts were kind of funny this episode, just for the little things that I was paying attention to. But overall, you can tell that it's cooking. We're almost at the climax. What do you think is going to happen in the last episode? Is anybody going to jail? Will couples remain the same? Will there be another shift in the dynamics? We shall see. All right, that's all I do have. Again, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you are subscribed to Tough Love Series channel. The link is in my description. Also, please like this video. And until the next one, peace.